Are you looking for a power bank that's compact and is going to charge all of your devices super fast? Then here is my review of the Anker Powercore Plus power bank. Let's go. Hello long distance hikers and long term world travellers, Russ here bringing you the best tips and inspiration for hiking around the world. Okay, this is the Anker Powercore Plus 13,400 mAh power bank with Qualcomm Quick Charge. That was a mouthful. It weighs just 10.7 ounces, which is 303 grams. It cost me around 40 quid on Amazon and I bought this about a year ago. It's made of a very high quality material. Over time, it hasn't seemed to have lost its charging capability and is holding up very, very well. It's also holding up very well from being thrown in my bag and being taken up mountains in the freezing cold and wet weather. This has got to be one of the heaviest items in my backpack, but with the amount of charging that you can get in such a small package, I really can't complain. I love taking this thing traveling with me because in my backpack for my electronics I have my phone, I have my iPad Pro, I have my Sony RX100 and a couple of other bits, and they can all be charged via USB from this while I'm on the move, which is absolutely amazing. They say it charges an iPhone 7 about 3.5 times, but I've actually managed to get about the same amount of charges for my iPhone 8 Plus so long as I leave it on airplane mode. I can charge my 10.5-inch iPad Pro almost twice and can charge 2 batteries for my Sony RX100 Mark V. It charges things really fast and I've managed to charge my phone within the hour so long as I leave it on airplane mode, as I said, which is really good. One of the things that I really don't like about this power bank is the amount of time it takes to charge the actual battery itself. Plugged into a socket, this thing's going to take about 3 to 3.5 hours to charge. It's fine if you're on a 0 day on the PCT and you've got some time to charge this thing up, but 3.5 hours, I think this could have been charged a little bit quicker. I did say that this thing has a really good build quality, however I don't really like the material on the outer casing that this thing's made out of. It's not very shock resistant at all. I'd be very concerned if I dropped this thing, it would probably just smash into pieces. What I really think they should have done is made this thing out of like a rubber or a more shock resistant material. It does actually come with a little carry pouch. I should probably leave it in there. I find why have this thing when I can just throw this in my bag anyway. One of the things I really do like is the little circular power indicator. I mean, it's not showing up very well now because it's quite dead at the moment, but when this thing's fully charged, it actually comes all the way around in these little dots, which looks really cool. To charge stuff up, you just plop it into one of these sockets here. The green one is the Qualcomm Quick Charge one. Once it's plugged in, just push the button and it's charging and you're good to go. I do, however, wish that both of these ports were Qualcomm Quick Charge. I have no idea why they've got one that's just normal USB 2.0, I think it is, and the other one is the Quick Charge port. Why did they decide to do that? I don't know. What would have been good is if I could actually charge 2 devices at the exact same speed without having one slower than the other. It just makes no sense at all. Maybe it's got something to do with the amount of heat that it gives off if it's charging more than one device really quickly. Who knows? Overall, this is the best power bank that I've ever owned. I would highly recommend it to anyone doing any kind of long distance hiking that's over 2 or 3 days. I've owned a lot of power banks in the past which are a lot cheaper, maybe in the £10 to £15 mark, and they're just not worth your money. If I'd bought this first, I would have saved all the money that I'd spent on the other ones that weren't as good. The ones that I've bought before, they don't charge my phone nearly fast enough. If I'm using the phone while it's charging on one of these other ones, it would actually use more power than it was actually receiving from the power bank. So buying one like this with Qualcomm Quick Charge is definitely the way to go. So yeah, if you know you're going to be away from a power socket over 2 or 3 days, maybe 4 at tops, this thing is definitely going to keep you going. Okay folks, campfire question: which power bank are you using and why? Do let us know in the comments section below. The trail hunter community would love to hear from you. Okay everyone, thank you for watching this video. If you liked it, hit that thumbs up. Be sure to watch either of the videos to my side here. Also, do consider subscribing to my channel for more videos just like this one, and I'll see you guys in the next one.